you some Cardinal baseball. We've actually just got underway. We'll get you recapped here in just a second. Today the Cardinals are come in 2-0. And they welcome the Bombers from Brownstown, St. Elmo to town with an 0-1 record. North Clay is coming off wins against Olney and Neoga at home yesterday. And like I said, the action has already started. And we are going to get you back in action here with our recap. It's been a long time since we've seen you, almost a year. In fact, everything is set up for many of you. This may be the first chance to take a look at our new field for the North Clay Cardinals and the baseball, and it's a beautiful field. We'll get more into that later as we go for another pitch there. That one's hit over to third. That one's fielded easily and thrown out. As always, let me bring in my broadcast partner, former starting nose tackle for the Philadelphia Soul of the Arena Football League. It's Roy Taylor. Roy, it's good to be back.
It is good to be back. Here we are. We're thrown right into the fire, right?
Yes, sir. The game has started. We are underway. And, again, it's the Bombers from Brownstown, St. Elmo consolidation for their sports program. And we'll go over the starting lineups here in just a second as we wait for the next pitch. That one's fouled off. The Cardinals coming up are coming in 2-0. Again, wins over Olney. And I believe it was maybe Red Hill, but we'll get on that too. And we'll get going here. Pitching for the Cardinals today is Carson Burkett. And I'm going to bring it over to Roy to recap what's happened already. We've got 2 outs in the inning already, Roy.
2 outs in the inning. We got Pruitt with a single to get on, and then fielder's choice. Nate Philpott got out. And then out at first was Atwood. And right now we got Hines batting.
Okay, this is Rocky Himes. And Himes sends that one out into left center. Jones tries to get over and stop the ball. He does keep it in front, but that is going to be the first run of the game as Brighton Pruitt comes around the score and the Bombers strike first. So a nice little single there by Rocky Himes to get the run in, and especially with 2 outs there. And that's going to bring up the right fielder, Andy Goldsboro. Goldsboro, really good basketball player. We got to go know him during basketball season, Roy, if you remember, real athletic kid.
Yes.
And the pitch from Burkett to Goldsboro is strike 1 with a swing and a miss. We'll get into a little more action here as the day goes by and talk about the new field and talk about the 2019 spring version of Cardinal baseball. It's off to a great start. Goldsboro takes that one for a strike as well. But good things happening here at the new ball field. 0-2 to Goldsboro.
Do we have a name for this place yet, Josh?
I don't think they've named it. I just call it Cardinal Field, and I want the credit if they ended up going with that.
Yes, so I like that. Yeah.
Make sure we get all the credit for that. But that's what we'll call it until somebody else wants to tell us different, and then we can go with that. The 1-2 to Goldsboro, it's just missed. No, I'm sorry, that's strike 3, and that will do it for the top half of the first inning. But the Brownstown St. Elmo Bombers do get 1 across the board. It's Brownstown 1, North Clay getting ready to hit for the first time this game, and we'll be right back. You're watching North Clay Cardinal baseball on Wabash Catch TV.
At Back & Body Works Chiropractic, we help you feel better naturally. Our naturopathic treatments are for the whole family, from newborns to the elderly. We offer auriculotherapy for smoking cessation and appetite control. We use acupuncture to improve health and well-being in the mind and body. Our high-quality supplements are made from organic, whole foods and herbs for adults and children. We also offer exercise classes for women of every age, size, and fitness level. We are conveniently located at 101 South Main Street on the Square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Look at those handsome guys right there, Roy. on TV.
Oh, there
First
we
appearance
go.
of the season. It's been about a year since we've seen you last. A lot has happened over the last year. And, of course, we have now moved to a new home over here behind the grade school. If none of you have been out to see the field yet, you ought to come out and take a look. It's beautiful. It is a wonderful, wonderful field for our Cardinals, and really proud to have this out here. And real quick, though, I'm going to go over to Roy for our hitting order for North Clay, and then we'll get back to it with Brownstown St. Elmo.
We got Tyson Jones, Harmon Clifton, Briar Repking, Ethan Burkett, Holden Clifton, Elijah McCrary, which Carson Burkett is, Elijah McCrary is actually DHing for Carson Burkett, Luke Fleener, Colin Ballard, and Alan Reinhardt.
Thank you, Roy. Pitching for the Bombers is Jace McCorder. And McCorder on the first pitch to Tyson Jones misses high and up, and we are underway. Beautiful day for baseball. It could have been a lot worse, that's for sure, but about low 50s right now.
Yeah.
Could have been in the 40s. Big difference between 50s and 40s. 50s, we can handle that. No problem.
That's right. That's right.
Happy to be out here in the 50s. Jonesy fouls that one straight back. McCorder works ahead 1-2. Roy and I may be a little rusty here. First time we've done this for about a year.
Yeah, you and me both.
Excited to be back in the booth. Long break here. We had to get all everything set up over here at the new field. The booth had to be moved. All the wiring had to be reset.
Yeah, I was in the booth when they moved.
That was interesting because I saw that the booth had fallen a couple times. The ball hit between short and third. That's going to be an infield single for Tyson Jones as he starts the day off right. He's 1 for 1 for the day. But, yeah, it was a tough move and finally got it all figured out. Of course, the biggest thing was we held out for new contracts, Roy.
Yes, and that's what the folks need to really realize is big contracts for us.
A lot of negotiation going on back and forth. It took about a year to finalize everything. Ended up we didn't really get exactly what we wanted. We looked for a buffet line here in the VIP booth.
I didn't see one.
Didn't get one at all. That's in the contract, so we need to make sure we talk to Don or Bill about that. But we are happy to be back, whether the contract worked out for us or not.
That's right.
And it's great to be back out here for Cardinal baseball and being able to bring it to you on Wabash TV. Jace McCorder is 2-0 here to Clifton Harmon. Excuse me, Harmon Clifton. I went on the reverse there. Sorry about that, Harmon. Harmon was first team all-conference, all-national trail conference there in the fall, had a big year. And hopefully he can reproduce that year here in the spring. Tyson Jones, don't want to leave him out. Most valuable player of the conference there in the fall. So quite an honor there for Tyson. Tyson's got one more year for us, too, only a junior. Harmon takes that one high and up, and it is first and second for the Cardinals.
Two good at-bats there.
Two great at-bats there by Jones and Clifton. And Jace McCorder is behind here. He got runners at first and second. Obviously, Coach John Freck back for the Cardinals. Coach has done a great job building the program. I think our program's looked on very favorably in the area and one of the better ones. And you can't argue with facts or the records. And over the years, we put together a lot of good baseball teams, and we're looking for that again this year. Briar Repking up to the plate. He fouls that first pitch off. It's 1-0 to Briar. So Jones reached on an infield single, advances to second on the Harmon Clifton walk, and that brings up Briar Repking, who lays down a bunt. That's going to be foul. The runners will return to their bases, and it's 1-2. Excuse me, 0-2.
A little easier to find the balls out there in the cornfield.
Yes, it is. McCorder throws back to second. Jones easily gets back. Want to keep that runner close there, though. Doesn't want him to score on a single to the outfield. Now, one thing to be aware of here at the new field as the McCorder sends it to Repking. Repking takes it low and away. A lot bigger field here, a lot bigger dimensions. It's 310 down the lines, 360 in center, and 335 in the power alley. So it takes a little bit more of a poke to get it out of here than it did over at the park.
It's just a sandwich for you, Coach.
Yes, that's exactly right. 1-2, and that one's in the dirt. The runners will advance. So we got Jones at third, Clifton at second, and now the Cardinals are threatening. All it takes is a little pop out the outfield, and we got run number one here. Always important to try to get that one run back, Roy, in the first if you can.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Breyer flies that one out on the foul area. It's caught by the first baseman. It's not going to be long enough. Jones is going to return to third, and that will be the first out for the Cardinals for the inning. So that will be recorded F3 for Breyer, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Ethan Burkett. Ethan's been real impressive over the last couple of years, Roy. I've always been impressed with how Ethan's development has come over the last 2 or 3 years.
Yes.
He's turned into a good player now. McCorder to Burkett, misses high. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0 to Burkett. McCorder misses high again. It's 2-0. McCorder struggling to find his strike zone a little bit here early on. Runners at second and third for the Cardinals. Important to get that run back here. And Burkett takes that one high. It's runs the count to 3 balls, no strike, 1 down here in the bottom half of the first inning. If you are in the area, we've got it back to our local radio where you can hear the game. If you happen to have it, I don't know how far it reaches now since we were over here at the new field, but it's 107.5. Hit me with it, Roy.
W. Don.
Bang, there it is. Nobody's better than Roy at it. Former nose tackle of the Philadelphia Soul. I bet there's a lot of people didn't know that, Roy.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah. A lot of accolades back there when you lived in Philadelphia.
Sometimes I forget I've done it because concussions.
Yes, a lot of concussions were involved.
A lot of times I didn't wear a helmet during games.
Well, I did look at the stats, and it looked like you played in 2 games in your career. So, and there's a hits Batman.
Hit by pitch.
And that's going to be Holden Clifton, who's going to get that nice little RBI by taking one in the side. And the Cardinals got our first runs on the board here. It's 1-1.
We're on the board, folks.
Burkett reached on a walk. The good thing about it is that now Harmon Clifton is over at third, Burkett at second, and brother Holden Clifton there of Harmon takes one for the team and is hit by a pitch, and bases are loaded for Elijah McCrary, the DH today. Elijah takes that one low and away. A nice little spot there by McCorder, but doesn't go for a strike.
I tell you, Cardinals doing a really good job of picking their pitch here.
Yes, they are. There's a strike by McCorder. He needed that one. It's 1-1. Just such a different view over here, Roy. We're now on the third base line. The VIP booth is now moved over to the third base line. And there is a ground ball up the middle. That's going to make it through. There's one run in. They're going to hold Burkett at third. Probably a good idea, especially here in the first inning. And that makes it a 2-1 game. North Clay with another run here on a base hit by Elijah McCrary. He's going to get 1 RBI on that one too, Roy.
That's right.
So Harmon Clifton's going to be the second run of the inning. McCrary with a single up the middle, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Luke Fleener. Luke takes that one outside. If you've noticed, McCrary's really starting behind on every batter, puts himself in a little bit of hole, and that really helps the Cardinals.
Well, you talk about a different scene here.
Yes.
I wish we still had that rocket over there.
Yes. What are we going to talk about now? There's no rocket.
Yeah.
You know, that was the topic of many conversations. We're going to have to find something else to talk about than the rocket.
Didn't you say it's been at the park for since 1876?
Yes, French Revolution.
Okay.
So that would have been in the late 1700s. And so,
Man,
French settlers, I think, built that thing. It's 3-0 here to Fleener, and he's going to take ball 4, and there's another run for the Cardinals. So right now, the Cardinals being very patient at the plate, and it's very much paying off as Luke Fleener gets an RBI on a walk.
Cardinals doing a good job being patient.
Coach Beckew from Brownstown, St. Elmo will go to the mound real quick here. Things look good over there in Newfield, though. You can see the highway. You can see, and now I did come to a game in the fall, and it was beautiful because all the corn.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a cool little setting. Of course, the corn's down now, and you get a view of the Wabash parking lot over there, which is nothing wrong with that. But in the fall, it's just a beautiful setting. It's really a nice setting right now as well.
Can we see Don Ross's truck from here?
No, I don't know. Don Ross, you know, of course, our main producer.
Or is it a limo? Does he come in a limo? He
comes in a limo now. He also held out for contract negotiations, and he ended up getting a limo for the games.
Wow.
And you and I, all we did was ask for like a hot chocolate.
That's right.
And maybe a sandwich once a year, and they wouldn't give it to us. But, you know, what are you going to do?
I seen he was wearing a tuxedo today.
He did. He had a tux on. Don did. Yes. And
unbelievable.
So I guess he had a little better agent than what we had.
I guess so. Probably had Scott Boris or something like that.
Yeah, well, I think it was Bill Holman.
Bill Holman.
Yeah, Bill was his agent and got him a really good contract.
Beautiful.
Bruce Dickey ended up being our agent. Didn't do quite as well as Bill did.
Come on, Bruce.
And we're back at action here. This is the freshman, Colin Ballard. Colin takes that one as a strike. It's 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down here in the first inning. Cardinals popping 3 already. Love it. Here's the pitch to Ballard. That one's low and away. Good eye. Cardinals making McCorder throw a lot of pitches this first inning, Roy.
Yes, they are. I tell you, Colin had a really good basketball season.
He did. Absolutely. Colin takes that one high. Again, McCorder really struggling to find the plate. Got Holden Clifton over at third, Elijah McCrary at second, and Luke Fleener there at first base. And that's going to be a strike to Colin. That's going to complete the count to full. It's 3-2, 1 down here in the bottom half of the first inning. It's 3-1 Cards. Appreciate everybody tuning in. It's been a long time. We are excited to be here. Ball hit to second. Could be a double play. He steps on it for the force out. Can't get Colin at first. And there's another run on a fielder's choice by Colin Ballard. That is an RBI for Colin, though. So Holden Clifton will score on the play. McCrary will move to third, and Fleener will be forced out there at second base. That'll bring up Big Alan Reinhardt. Throw that ball away there on the pickoff to first. That's going to score Elijah McCrary. And Colin's going to try to get all the way to third. He slips and falls. He says, I'm going to stay at second now. And a good idea he did. So McCrary scores on it on a pretty sloppy little play there. And the Cardinals have already busted this one open and put a little lead between them and the Bombers here, Roy.
Yes.
Great little start here in the first inning.
That is.
It's 5-1.
Now you can breathe a little bit, right?
You got it.
A little cushion.
Yeah, it's just like basketball. It's always better playing with the lead. Ballard takes the lead at second. Big Al takes that one for a strike. It's 0-1. Alan Reinhardt, second team all-conference in basketball this year. Had a great year, Roy.
Yes, a good senior year for him.
Absolutely. Good player, good kid. We're really going to miss Alan on the basketball court. McCorder works ahead, 0-2 on Reinhardt. 2 down in the inning. Cardinals trying to get one more, trying to get Ballard home. Allen takes that one, a good eye, takes that one inside. Five to 1, Cards lead here in the first. Allen swings and misses in that, and that will do it. Here at the end of the first inning, it's the North Clay Cardinals 5, the Brownstown St. Elmo Bombers 1. They will look to get some more back the top half of the second. You are watching North Clay Cardinal Baseball on Wabash Catch TV. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome to the world of custom embroidery. Shirt Tales is here to service all of your embroidery and screen printing needs. From ball caps to teddy bears, we have it all custom made for your business or personal needs. We also sell Green Mountain grills and all the necessary products for your backyard barbecue. Call us today at 662-2451 or stop by 134 West North Avenue in Flora or visit us online at shirt-tales.net. With over 90 years of combined automotive repair experience, Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They are your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. For your convenience, call 665-3666 for free local pickup and delivery because at Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Come see my daddy with some boys.
Welcome back. We are getting ready to start the top half of the second. Here's the first pitch in the second inning, and that is going to be a ball low. This is Jace McCorder, the pitcher for the Bombers. Pitching for the Cardinals will be Carson Burkett. Burkett throws that one right in for a strike. It's 1-1.
I can see Brian Dedman over there.
Where do you see Mr. Dedman?
Over there, first base line. Look at that handsome mug.
Yes, making sure everything's running smoothly. 2 balls, 1 strike here to McWhorter. And that one is hit out to right.
That may be over his head there.
It's going to get past the right fielder. And McWhorter's going to come in standing with a double. And that will be Colin Ballard out and right.
That's it, yeah.
And it'll be a leadoff double for the Bombers, who's trying to get some runs back this inning. The Bombers are coached by Ryan Beckew. Ryan's been there a long time. He's also the athletic director there at St. Elmo. Of course, a consolidation, not a consolidation, but a co-op, the sports with Brownstown. And it's been a good situation for those guys. They won a regional in basketball this past year, kind of upset Altamont, Roy. You remember that game, I guess?
Yeah, that was a
big upset.
Big upset. Good for them.
Absolutely. A bunch of good guys over there. Burkett sends that one for a strike. It's 0-2 to Francisco Veramontes.
That's the name of the day, baby.
It's the name of the day. It's a great baseball name. No balls, 2 strikes to Veramontes. Burkett trying to get an out here. Got McWhorter on second. Burkett misses low on that one. It's 1-2. Gonna have to give some shout outs here soon, Roy.
We're gonna have to, boy, for sure.
It's been a long time since we've gave some shout outs. Veramontes fouls that one directly back. Keeps the count here at 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I always find it interesting that our basketball players look a lot different in baseball uniforms.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They don't look as tall.
That's right.
Burkett to Veramontes. Hits that one over to Fleener at second. Luke does a nice job fielding it, pops it over to Burkett at first, and that will be the first out of the inning. But it does move the runner over, so a nice job there by Veramontes to hit it to the right side and move McWhorter over to third. Now he's in scoring position. All it'll take was a little pop out, and he will get home. This will be Alex Higgs. Higgs trying to get a little pop out to the to anywhere in the outfield. This is, like I said, a bigger field here, so it's going to contain the ball. But of course, depending on where it is, will determine whether or not the guy from third will score. It's 0-2 though by Burkett. A nice job of working ahead. One thing Carson's doing a good job is working ahead of every batter.
That's right. Yeah, he is.
It's a 5-1 game. If you just joined us here in the top half of the second inning. Nice job there by Harmon Clifton blocking the ball. 1-2.
Harmon done a good job of really getting better at his craft back there, you know.
Absolutely. He's really improved over the last couple of years. As we've seen a lot of these guys. There's a swing and a miss. And that'll do it for Higgs. I didn't realize we were already at strike 3 on that one. Big strikeout there. Now all of a sudden that pop out to center or left or right will cause the third out of the inning and not a sac fly. So huge out if we can get Stein out right here. This is David Stein. Burkett starts ahead again. You'll notice that, Roy. That's a big deal.
It is.
McWhorter's kind of struggled with that on the Brownstown side. Stein playing second base today for the Bombers. And Burkett misses low on that one. It evens up the count 1-1. 2 down here in the top half of the second. Brownstown's led off with a double, trying to get that guy home. Now we got 2 down. See if I can do it. Stein fouls that one off. And all of a sudden he's behind in the count 1-2. Pretty good turnout there. We don't see as many people like we used to.
Yeah.
No bleachers back there, but everybody knows most of the time to bring their chairs now. Stein hits that one out to right field, and it's caught by Ballard.
Catch by Colin Ballard.
And Ballard saves a run by a nice little catch to end the inning. So again, a nice little play. Roy, we got the replay rolling now.
Oh, look at that
replay rolling.
Look at Chainsaw go.
Chainsaw with a nice catch.
That was nice.
We're blown away by the new replay machine. But either way, the Cardinals stay right there. Going into the bottom half of the second, it's North Clay 5. Brownstown 1. You're watching North Clay Baseball on Wabash Catch TV.
For over 43 years, Bandy's Pharmacy has been your locally owned prescription for better health. With locations in Salem, Centralia, Mount Vernon, and Irvington, our fast, friendly, and professional pharmacists will take the time to explain your medications and give you the peace of mind that you deserve. Bandy's is also the area's largest provider of quality medical equipment solutions. And with a huge selection of medical uniforms and supplies, Bandy's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment truly is your prescription for better health.
We are back at you, showing the old replay by Colin. Nice little diving catch there, and then the tumble over.
What a great catch. Makes
it look easy. Wow. Look at this replay machine going here with Wabash Catch TV. We didn't have that last year, Roy.
Hey, who's doing the replay?
I think it's the guillotine.
The guillotine,
Adam,
baby.
I think Adam's in charge of the replay, so it's good to have Adam back, too.
Yes.
Either way, we're back at the bottom half of the second inning. We're back at the top of the order for the Cardinals. It's Tyson Jones, Harmon Clifton, and Briar Repking. Jones takes another ball. That's the first ball. It's 1-1 to Tyson.
Look for Seaton to have a good year again this year.
Oh, yeah. He swings and misses at that one. That'll make him fall behind the count, 1-2. Should be streaming live on YouTube. We hope you're watching either on Channel 100 or maybe even on YouTube. Maybe you're listening to the game here at the park on 107.5. And just excited to be back here. It's good. Pitch to Jones. He fouls that one directly back. Quite a different setting than the old park. You had trees everywhere, Roy. You have no trees out here.
No trees.
A little harder to see the ball when it's hit.
No rocket.
No rocket. Maybe we could, you know what, I think it's a good idea. And that'll be it for Jonesy as he strikes out swinging for the first out of the inning. I think we should, they move this booth so easily.
Yes, with me in it.
With you in it.
Yeah.
I think we should just move the rocket over here.
That would be fantastic.
It'd be a nice little homage to the yesteryear.
Yes.
I think it's a good idea. I think Don and Bill would easily be able to make that happen.
I think Bill could move it on his own.
Well, that's true. That's definitely the case.
Very muscular man.
Oh, mercy. He definitely is. This is Harmon Clifton. Harmon swings to the first one, misses, and now he's going to take that one for a ball. Excuse me, they called it a strike. It's 0-2. 107.5, if you're close or you know anybody here at the game, give them a call, have them listen. It's kind of a neat little situation there where you can listen to the games here.
Absolutely.
And, of course, we stream live on YouTube. There's a lot of people all over the country watching. And that ball is smoked down the third base line. Missed by third baseman. Then it gets under the feet of the left fielder. That one's going to roll for a little bit. Harmon's going to make it to second easily. And that's where he'll stay. Roy, you give that an air? You give that an air?
Nah, I'd give him a double on that.
Okay,
that's just me.
We may go with a single and an air on the left fielder. How about that? Or we could just go with the double. Who cares? I better put that in my book either way. So Jones went down on the strikeout, and Clifton is there with, on my book, it's going to be a single and an air. On Roy's book, it'll be a double.
Yes.
Bring up Briar Repking. Briar trying to get another run home for the Cards. It's currently 5-1 if you just tuned in. We're in the bottom half of the second. And that's going to get by the catcher, and Harmon's going to move to third easily. One thing different about this field than our park field over there is there's a long ways to the backstop, Roy.
Yes.
If you remember right, it wasn't too far away from home plate, the backstop. This one, what do you think? A good 30 feet?
Yeah, I would call it that, yeah.
We'll call it 30 feet. Maybe more than that, maybe less. There's a strike to Briar. It's 2-1.
I think we got some historical information sent to our phones about the rocket, Josh.
Oh, great. I'll let you share that with us whenever you get a chance. That one's hit right back to McCorder. He's going to look to the runner off at third, throw to first, and he's going to get Briar for the second out of the inning. Now, we want to make sure our sources are really good on that rocket, because I'm pretty sure that was the French Revolution when some of the settlers came over and popped it up there.
That's what I was thinking too, but they're telling me it's from the 60s.
Okay, well,
we're not that far off.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's that's pretty much what we're talking about here. 0-1 to Ethan Burkett. Let's get Harmon home here, Ethan. Come up with a big hit. Who is your source on the new information on the rocket?
I believe it's Jen Zink.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Well, she probably got out the history books.
She probably did.
And found it somewhere in there. A nice little stop there by the Brownstown catcher. Let me see who that is. That is Caleb Atwood, and boy, that was a run just getting ready to happen. And now it's 1-2. Like I said, it's a good 30 feet, if not more, back to the backstop. So it's pretty much an automatic run if the catcher doesn't do his job on a wild pitch or even a pitch in the dirt.
You can really see McWhorter change his motion as he threw that changeup.
Yep. Of course, if you're a hitter in the dugout, you need to be watching that.
That's right.
You can check and find the tendency there. Burkett swings and misses, and that will do it. The Cardinals stranded a guy at third, needed that run, didn't get it. Either way, we're going into the top half of the third. North Clay 5, Brownstown St. Elmo 1. We'll be back right after this.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
We are back at you here. It's 5-1 North Clay over Brownstown St. Elmo. Now at the top half of the third inning. Carson Burkett still pitching for the Cardinals, and for the Bombers, we're back at the top of the lineup here, Roy, with Bryton Pruitt. Pruitt grounds that one out to Fleener. Fleener comes up firing and makes a nice play to get the first out of the inning.
Good play, Luke.
It was a good play. Now, I see that it looks like Jen has sent me the same message, Roy.
Yes.
Bill was curious why you were just getting the messages and I wasn't. But
that's right, yeah. It was a little strange for Bill.
Bill trying to cause tension here.
Already.
You know? Man, it's the first game of the year, Bill.
Yeah, Lee Moses. Okay. Bill, get it together.
Here's a pitch from Burkett. He's going to throw that one right in there for a strike to Nate Philpott. The rocket is from the 60s. They were installed in parks because of the enthusiasm supporting the space exploration. Louisville is wanting to restore the rocket. If anyone is interested in helping out financially, contact Stephanie Bailey up at City Hall. That would be a great little fundraiser. That thing's been around a long time.
Yes,
it's actually like a nice little monument there for the park. And
she did say 1760 though, right?
1760,
okay,
yes. So that's it's interesting that they were doing space in 1760.
That's kind of what I thought, but you know, I mean, what do I know?
And Philpott, as we're talking about the rocket, goes down goes down for strikes. And that will do it for Philpott. Nate Philpott, by the way, good basketball player there this year. He's a senior. Always a tough out in baseball, too. So a nice little job there by Carson Burkett for the strikeout. A quick 2 outs here, and that'll bring up the catcher, Caleb Atwood. 1 ball, no strikes to Atwood. And that one's sent out to center. That's a shot. It's going to go way back there. It takes 2 or 3 hops, hits center. Jones gets the ball back in, and he's going to have a stand-up double there. At the old field, Roy, that may have been gone.
Man, I tell you, that ball was smoked.
It was. Here it's about 2 or 3 hops to the fence. Of course, the old field was 320, if I remember right, in center. Now we're at 360. We're back at the replay machine, Roy. Check this thing out.
Oh, man.
Gets Tyson going after the ball.
See, the rocket would have been back there.
Yes.
If it would have been on a replay machine, right?
Exactly.
I'm just saying, folks.
Roy's a real advocate for the rocket, you can tell.
I love space exploration, especially from the 1700s. I mean, there's...
Oh, my gosh, yes. A lot of history there.
Yes.
And that one's check swing popped out to Repking at short, and that will do it. Even though the Bombers got a nice little double there from Atwood, they ended up not getting any runs this inning. And that will take us, this game is flying by, that'll take us to the bottom half of the third inning. It's North Clay 5, Brownstown St. Elmo 1. We'll be back right after these messages.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Make Wabash Internet your superpower and fly through downloads at super fast speeds. You'll feel like a superhero flying faster than a speeding bullet with Wabash's fiber internet. You'll have the power you need for all your online activities, from streaming movies to online gaming. We offer speeds up to 1 gig. Visit wabash.net to express your interest in Wabash Fiber. Certain restrictions apply. Contact us for complete details.
We're back at you there. I see we're on the face cam, Roy. It's been a long time since the face cam came back. Love the enthusiasm, too, for the face cam.
Yes, yes.
We are in the bottom half of the third. It's Holden Clifton up for the Cards. First pitch to Holden is going to be a strike. McWhorter's kind of settled down, Roy, after that first inning. Really struggled, but put a donut up on the board there in the second, trying to put another donut up here in the third, and he's working ahead already.
Yes, he is. Big difference when you work ahead, huh?
Oh, you got it, yeah. Big, you put yourself in an advantage, you put the hitter in a disadvantage. Clifton takes that one low. That's going to be ball 2. I'm sorry, I guess that's ball 1, 1 and 2. Clifton takes strike 3 right on the inside corner, and that'll be the first out here in the third. Holden, only a freshman, going to have a lot of good years ahead of him.
Yep.
That'll bring up the DH, Elijah McCrary, who's hitting for the pitcher, Carson Burkett. First time up. What do you have Elijah doing the first time? Did he walk?
I'm not sure here.
I have everybody's recorded, but for some reason I forgot to get on Elijah's there. Elijah takes that one up by the helmet. Ball 1.
I'm thinking he walked, Josh.
I think he did too. Yeah, they walked a couple there the first inning. Another one up by Elijah's grill there. It's 2-0. Not even close on the strike on that one. McWhorter doing a nice job, though. Again, settling down after that first inning.
Big swing there.
Big old swing by Elijah. Ended up looking over at Route 45 on that one. Elijah hits that one over to short. Nice little play by the shortstop. Easily comes up throwing and gets McCrary there at first. Brighton Pruitt making the play on that one, and that'll be the second out of the inning.
The whole time we're doing this broadcast, I'm only thinking, what kind of reaction time will I have, or what will I do if a foul ball gets over here?
Oh, yeah. You know we're going to get smoked by one. There's no way of that not happening here sooner or later. You know, like Harry Carey used to have a net, like he had a fishing net, you know what I mean, with a long pole on it. Maybe we should do that.
We need one of those nets.
Yeah. Or maybe, you know what's a great idea is if Wabash, we'll put Bill in charge of put a net right across here.
That would be great.
There's a lot of that. That will, ball's hit over to third by Fleener. Third baseman comes up throwing, easily gets Luke out at first, and we'll continue the net conversation here in the, well, maybe we shouldn't. It probably was going nowhere here at the next inning. Either way, it's we're going into the top half of the fourth. It's North Clay still 5, Brownstown St. Elmo 1. We'll be back with you right after this. You're watching North Clay Baseball on Wabash Catch TV.
Country Roads Realty goes the extra mile to take you home. Managing broker Jessica McCleary, along with Terry Weedman and Judy Reed, bring commitment, integrity, and results, as well as 21st century technology to the business of real estate. Virtual house tours are always open at countryroadsrealty.net. Call Country Roads Realty at 842-SOLD and give Country Roads the chance to earn your business and add you to their long list of satisfied clients.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
Get that music in there, definitely. Back action. The action has already started here for the Bombers. I believe we got Andy Goldsboro up, another really good basketball player, Jace McWhorter and Francisco Veramontes. 1-1 to Goldsboro.
Now Goldsboro's junior, right? He got one more year.
Junior. Another good basketball player for St. Elmo. That was drubbed to second. Fleener comes up firing. A nice play by Luke Fleener.
Nice.
That was a nice little play. Slow roller. Goldsboro, good athlete, running hard to first. Luke came up, had to make the play like that, and he did. Nice little play by Fleener to get the first out.
Harder than it looked.
You got that right.
Put that on a replay cam. Look at that. Boom.
Boom. Bang, bang. He's gone. He's out. Replay cam is just killing it today, Roy.
Man. The guillotine.
The guillotine is just on his game.
Slaying it right now.
Yes, he is. Jace McWhorter up. It's 0-1 to Jace. First out of the inning there by Goldsboro. Here's a pitch from Burkett to McWhorter. It's missed low, and it's 1-1. Let me shout out to my little boy Joshua Ledger Zink at home watching. I told him I'd give him a shout out today, so I want to make sure I get that in.
I could just see him jumping up and down.
Oh,
right now.
yeah. He was watching Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse when I left earlier. I'm sure my little girl Mila Zink is watching, and my wife Jennifer Zink watching. And one more shout out all the way to Centralia, my mother-in-law Barbara Tippett. And as we hit that one over to Fleener again, Luke's going to bobble that one. Not going to get to play on that one, and that's going to be an error on Luke. And that will be the first runner of the inning for McWhorter there.
Tough play for Luke.
Tough play. Tough play. Capable of making it. Just didn't get it done right there. He was due. He made a couple nice plays there.
Yes.
And so it's not going to happen on every one of them. Either way, McWhorter's on first. Francisco Veramontes is up for the Bombers. He takes the first pitch, ball 1-0.
What a great name.
Great baseball name.
Why couldn't my parents name me something like that?
You could change it. You could change your name.
3 letters, man.
Yeah. Roy's a solid name, though. I'll give you that. That ball's hit out to Ballard in right field. Colin looks like he's camped under it. He is.
Chainsaw.
There's the second out of the inning. Roy's a solid name, though.
Okay, I feel better about it now that you said that.
I mean, it could be like Bill.
That's true.
You know, or Don.
Yeah.
I mean, you've knocked it out with Roy, I think. We're not going to bring Adam up because he's doing a great job on that replay machine, man.
He is all over that replay machine.
Burkett now to Alex Higgs. Again, Veramontes flies out to Ballard in right. Alex Higgs up, who is left fielder. And there's a runner. He got a big-time start. That's going to be hit over to Holden Clifton. Repking covering third. Second out anyway. He's doing a good job, though. Fundamentally getting there, whether it was a first or second out, is Briar Repking. Nice play by Holden Clifton to end the inning. At the end of the top half of the fourth inning, we're stayed the same score, folks. It's 5-1, North Clay. We'll be back right after these brief messages.
Are you going out of town for a vacation or a weekend getaway? What are you going to do with your dog? That's easy. There's Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. Jaggers Doggy Daycare is your one-stop shop for overnight dog boarding, doggy daycare, as well as dog grooming and obedience dog training. It's your dog's home away from home, and they will thrive, and they'll get one-on-one attention by a great staff. More information is available on the web at jaggersdoggydaycare.com. Jaggers Doggy Daycare, 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon.
Life is made up of moments. We care about those moments as much as you do. We are Modern Woodmen, a fraternal financial services organization, member-owned, not stockholder-run. Since 1883, we've supported families, strengthened communities, and helped people reach their financial goals. From protection to saving to retirement planning, let us help you plan for those special moments in your life.
For career opportunities or financial planning, call me, Justin Harness, your local Modern Woodmen representative.
got a little slow motion action here on your two broadcasters.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Look at the thought process that you're going through right there,
There's
Roy.
a lot of wisdom.
Here I come back with it.
There's a lot of wisdom right there.
Yeah, these two are on target.
Man.
Oh, I guess we better get back to the game here. All right, so we are in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Colin Ballard, a freshman, up to the plate. Colin made a nice little play early on in the game there, saved a couple runs for the Cardinals. Again, it's 5-1 North Clay.
That's how you get playing time right there.
That's how you do it. You produce, right? Cardinals with a couple freshmen in the lineup. Colin takes that one on the corner for a strike. It's 0-2. Want to give a shout out to our friend out in Phoenix, Arizona, Charlie Miller, former North Clay graduate, class of early, maybe 52, 51. I don't know. Charlie will correct me on that. But sent me a message a second ago, and I can't disagree with him. He said, Harry Carey and Jack Buck couldn't do any better.
Yes.
And I'm agreeing with that, Charlie. It's spot on. Charlie's a smart man.
Yes.
So, and when he talks, we listen. Colin fouls that one straight back out in the cornfield, and we are going to stick at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Turned out to be a great day for baseball here. It's not too bad at all, is it, Roy?
Not bad at all.
The 1-2 to Ballard. He hits it down third.
Just missed.
Just missed. Going to be foul. That would have been a double right there for Colin. Again, the field is a little different over here. It's a beautiful field. It's a great setting. It's a nice improvement there of the other field. Of course, we have a lot of fond memories of the park over there.
Oh, yeah.
But the field's quite a bit larger here. So, like, when you hit one in the gap, you got to run a long way there for the outfielders to get it. And so every once in a while you could see some triples going on, which at the other place you couldn't see too many triples.
That's right.
Colin hits that one in the exact same place down to the left field line and is staying alive with the count of 1 ball and 2 strikes. Charlie Miller for president, by the way. That's who I'm voting for in 2020. That will do it for Colin as he strikes out. That'll be the first out of the inning for the Cardinals.
Good battle, though. I'd like to see it out of freshman.
Yes, that'll be the 4th strikeout of the day for McWhorter. That'll bring up Big Al, Alan Reinhart.
Big Al.
Alan playing left field for the Cards. Alan last time up struck out as well, and he starts off behind the count 0-1.
Keep that head in there, Al.
Allen going to try to bunt. Gets it out. Atwood comes out firing. Makes a nice little play to get Allen. Speedy Reinhart at first base, and that will be the 2nd out of the inning for the Cards. A nice little idea by Allen. Just got a little more boost on that bunt. He would have made it. Just didn't go anywhere. So that will be recorded 2-3 in the 2nd out. We're back at the top half of the lineup. It's Tyson Jones for the Cards. Next broadcast is going to be on Thursday, so we're back up here in 2 days. Love it. First pitch to Jones. He fouls that one back. That may hit the old Wabash truck back here. Need to wake those guys up anyway.
Sure. You know, I'm curious to see if Don's going to wear the same tux, or is he going to go with a different brand or different color?
Yes. Oh, I'm sure it'll be a different color. He's, like you said, negotiated all that in. Ball hit over to Verantes. Throws Jonesy out at first, and that will do it. So the Cardinals, again, go down with no runs here in the bottom half of the 4th. So that's 3 innings in a row. It's a good thing we got those 5 in the 1st. Again, North Clay 5, Brownstown St. Elmo 1. We'll be going back into the top half of the 5th right after these messages. You're watching North Clay Cardinal Baseball on Wabash Catch TV.
I'm Mike Dye from Max Dye Incorporated. Since 1964, we've been doing business with one simple idea. Treat people right, and they'll come back. So whether you're shopping for a new GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, or pre-owned vehicle, or need service, we can help. Our qualified sales representatives and expert auto technicians provide you with straightforward, no-hassle shopping and service every time. Come see what we mean when we say hometown friendly, the way car shopping should be at Max Dye Incorporated in Salem.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Coming back in for the replay, Roy.
There it is. At that.
Let's see how close this was.
I thought he was safe.
Oh, he got him.
Got him.
Got him, Roy.
What great replay work, because you know what? I thought he was safe.
Roy would continue to have thought the whole game that Tyson Jones was safe. We get the replay, and he was out.
Thanks to the guillotine, man, I'm telling you.
Guillotine on his game today. We're back into action here. That is going to be David Stein, who grounds out to Repking there at shortstop for the first out. Cardinals doing a nice job defensively.
Gotta get those bats going, though.
Got to get the bats going. Exactly right. It'll bring up the top half of the order again for the Bombers. It's Brighton Pruitt. Nice little pitch there by Burkett. You know, you continue to see Burkett working ahead. Only one run allowed, and that was right in the fourth. He's put up zeros ever since then. No balls, 2 strikes to Pruitt. Hits that ball, line shot over to Fleener, makes the play easily for the second out of the inning. Ball game, Roy, is rolling along.
It sure is.
Very quick, well-played game so far. We're already in the top half of the 5th inning. And it's 5:07. Game started at 4:15. And like I said, it's just moving along here. Burkett misses high on that one to Philpott. Philpott, first inning, grounded out into a fielder's choice. His second inning struck out, 0 for 2 on the day. And he takes that one for a strike right down the chute. It's 1-1. Nice job here by Carson Burkett, doing a nice job pitching. Burkett misses low on that one and runs it to 2-1. 2 down here already in the top half of the 5th. Again, the game is flying by. Right now we're at a total of, let's see, 53 minutes already in the 5th.
Good play by Breyer.
Breyer comes up, rockets it to first, does his job. Nice play by Breyer, Repking to close the inning. And that will do it after the top half of the 5th. It's North Clay 5. Brownstown St. Elmo Bombers 1. We'll be back with the bottom half of the 5th inning right after these messages. Again, you are watching North Clay Baseball on Wabash Catch TV.
At Rollinson's in Salem, we take pride in offering American-made appliances by Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid. Plus, we service everything we sell. Shop our showroom of cabinetry and countertops. Not sleeping well on your current mattress? Hurry on over and see what Serta quality is like. Our flooring stands alone in selection and price, bringing you Mohawk brands that you know and trust. Stop in today and let us help you get the best results for every room in your house.
Commitment. At Salem Rural King, Commitment is serving your community the way we would want to be served. Commitment is a newly renovated store with more hard-to-find items for the whole family. Commitment is knowing that when you shop at Rural King, you'll find everything you need in one stop. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, clothing, and much more. Come on over to Salem Rural King and experience our commitment for yourself. 1410 West Whitaker in Salem.
Welcome back. We are now in the bottom half of the 5th inning. It's going to be for the Cardinals, Harmon Clifton, Breyer Repking, and Ethan Burkett. If somebody gets on, then the freshman Holden Clifton will come up. First pitch to Harmon is going to be a ball low, and we're 1-0. Again, the game flying by. We're already in the bottom half of the 5th. A lot of zeros up on the board, Roy.
Yep, sure is.
Got a visitor in the VIP booth today, Brian Dedman, athletic director of an assistant principal up in North Clay, and
handsome man,
very handsome man. Yeah, he's excited to be up here in the Plywood Palace with us.
Yeah, because you don't get immediate access in here.
No. Brian had to go through a lot of credentials to get up here. As we talk, it looks like Harmon takes one right in the middle of the back. He's going to get over to first base.
That'd be the second player hit by a pitch today for the Cardinals.
Brother Holden got hit earlier, so the Clifton boys taking one for the teams today. First base runner in about 2 or 3 innings there for the Cards. So we needed that. A nice job there by Harmon taking one. I'll bring up the shortstop, Brian Repking. Repking got one too. He says, hey, I'll step up and take one if that's what it's going to take, and he does. So Clifton's going to move over to second. I think we got probably a pinch runner there for Clifton, or a courtesy runner. Briar Repking on a hit by a pitch is going to be at first, obviously. And all of a sudden, the Cardinals are threatening. Hadn't been this way since the first, Roy.
Briar's feeling that a little bit. He's kind of.
Oh yeah, don't rub it. That's what they tell you. Don't rub it, man.
Don't rub it.
Don't rub it. You got to be, got to be tough, man. Briar's tough. He's going to be just fine.
Yeah, he's a tough kid.
Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. While we do, we will probably take a little break here, go to a couple of our sponsors, and be back with you. Again, it's 5-1 North Clay, runners at first and second. We'll be back right after these messages.
Hi, this is Craig from Salem Tire Center. Our business is getting you on the road and keeping you there. That's why we're a proud provider of the Michelin tires, including the Michelin Defender family, Michelin's longest-lasting tires on the road. Stop by today at Salem Tire Center, Route 50 and I-57 in Salem, or call us at 548-5045.
Again, handsome Brian Dedman in the studio. I'm going to call it studio from now on.
Yeah, studio.
Back
call
here.
it studio.
And, so Brian is joining us in the booth for a little bit here, hanging out, wanting to get some celebrity status like Roy and I have.
I don't know if you're going to see 3 more.
Yeah. Let's see.
Great-looking men.
Let's see if I can. Let's take a look.
Look at that.
Somebody take a picture.
Somebody put that.
Okay,
yes.
Nice. We'll be doing autographs after the game of those pictures if you took it off the TV. Got a new pitcher, Roy. Any idea who we got over here?
I think it's Philpott.
Okay, Let's see. Nate Philpott going to be pitching for the Bombers.
And McCorder goes to center.
That's going to Ethan Burkett will be up to the plate. Guys at first and second. We're just about ready to get going here again.
Yeah, Philpott got a little more speed on those pitches.
Yeah, pretty good athlete.
Yes. Look at those yellow shoes. Are those yellow, or is that just my eyes?
I think they're yellow. Almost look like the Lakers colors.
Yes.
Speaking of the Lakers, not doing too well this year. Anybody watching the Lakers lately?
I'm curious to see if they're going to trade LeBron.
Well, I don't know if they will or not. That's been some discussion there. I bet they don't, though. Burkett takes that one low, 2-0. Lonzo Ball really struggling making free throws from what I've noticed.
Man, that is
got a weird shot, though.
That is one strange shot.
Yes,
absolutely, yeah.
Philpott to Burkett up high. It's 3-0 to Ethan. Man, you think 5-1? I'd let old Ethan maybe just have the green light here. If he puts it right down the middle, let him cut it loose a little bit.
I'll tell you, Ethan provides you with great at bats. He's just so patient at the plate.
And Philpott. Oh, Roy, need a replay machine on that one.
Guillotine.
Get on that pitch. Nah, we'll let it go on that one. 3-1 here. Philpott to Burkett. And they're going to have to wait one more second on that one because he goes back and tries to hold the runner there at second base, which would be Clifton. Excuse me, that's probably a courtesy runner. We need to see who that is. Here's the pitch to Burkett, the 3-1. Ethan takes that one high. Nice job.
It is.
Been racking up the walks today, Roy. A lot of walks. I got to turn this walkie-talkie down, or Don's going to say something that we probably shouldn't be hearing. You know how they speak sometimes down there. Very graphic.
Now, number 5, that may be Peyton Kelm, but I could be mistaken.
Okay.
Is it? Okay. I thought it was.
Well, that'll be Peyton Kelm, then, courtesy runner there. Bases are juiced for a freshman, Holden Clifton. It'd be great that he could get a hold of one here. See what I did there? Holden getting a hold of one.
That's nice.
Worked on that all day long. I just couldn't wait to get it in there.
Man, that was awesome.
Yeah, had a year to work on that.
Remember we used to do it with Mike Lovett?
Yes, love it. Gotta love it.
Gotta love it.
Yes. And that one is a nice little play by the third baseman. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. I'm sorry, second out. That is Francisco Veramontes. He's having a game, Roy.
Man, he is.
Not only does he have a fantastic name, making plays out there.
Great baseball.
Nice little play there by Veramontes, and that'll be the first out of the inning. That'll be recorded F5. And now we have McCrary, who takes one up, and Elijah had a lot of their smoke shows there right by the face there last 2 or 3 innings. So that one's up by his face. And misses high, obviously. It's 1-0. Pitch for Philpott, misses high again. Again, Bombers really struggling to find the strike zone today. Putting behind on every count, which isn't good.
And Cardinals doing a good job of.
We are. We're just taking it. Here's the pitch from Philpott to McCrary. McCrary swings at that one and misses.
Big cut.
Elijah has a tendency to pull that head a little bit. And I always say, if you can't see the ball, you can't hit the ball. And that head's moving, the ball's moving all of a sudden. It's 2 balls, 1 strike to Elijah McCrary. Another swing and a miss.
Yeah.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's looking right at me after that swing.
He is. Gonna have to keep his head in there. Hard to do that, though. Big lead at second. Philpott to McCrary. He hits it over to short. Could be 2. There's 1. And cannot get McCrary at first, and there is a run scored. And so that would be Peyton Kelm who scored. McCrary will be recorded on a fielder's choice, but does get the run home, and Repking heads over to third. So that will be the second out of the inning. That'll bring up junior Luke Fleener playing second today for the Cardinals, trying to get another one home. That puts a 1 on the board for this inning. It's 6-1 North Clay over Brownstown St. Elmo. And Fleener takes the first one for a strike. It's 0-1.
Let's go, Luke.
Could watch a first and third play here. You never know. And there he goes. That's what it is. He's got that base stolen. Philpott didn't even look.
Yeah.
McCrary was about halfway between first and second there on the old first and third play. Worked to a charm. In the meantime, Fleener takes a second strike. It's 0-2. 2 down here to Luke Fleener, trying to get a couple more home here. And here's the pitch from Philpott. Luke takes a hack at that one, swings and misses, and that will do it for the Cards, but not before. The Cardinals put 1 more across the plate. At the end of 5, it's North Clay 6, Brownstown St. Elmo 1. We're going into the top half of the 6th inning. Right after this, you're watching North Clay Cardinal Baseball on Wabash Catch TV.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Are you looking to start a DIY project or new home construction? Come see us at Zinc Building Center. We can help with interior, exterior, and commercial doors. Need some new siding? Whether it be vinyl, stone, or cedar shake, we can help. How about roofing? Call us for a free estimate on a metal or shingled roof. We also deal in lumber, cabinetry, paint, plumbing, and electrical. Stop by and see us on Route 45 in Louisville.
Come see us.
Back at you. Sounds like Don's got the crickets going, Roy. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm not sure what that means. Normally it means that we're boring people, I think.
Is this a cue for my cashew story? Because I can drop it right in.
Well, when you hear the crickets.
Oh, there it is.
The cashew story's been waiting for a year. We had superfan Charlie Miller out in Phoenix, Arizona, always talks about Roy's cashew stories.
Yes.
Roy educates a lot of people here on the Filipino cashew trees.
That's right.
And if we have to go to that, we will. It's always kind of like an ace in the hole.
Yeah,
you know?
There's a line outside just for the cashew story. So if you guys are interested, just line up.
Yes.
We'll get you taken care of. There's some
Absolutely.
educational brochures about cashews, that type of thing.
A couple years ago, we were going to get T-shirts, cashew at the game.
Cashew at the game.
And I think there is some merchandise now that maybe have that on that. We'll get to that later on. At least I saw that Don had produced something. Got a new pitcher for now for North Clay here in the 6th inning. It's going to be Luke Fleener. And let's see who we got at second, Roy.
I'm trying
Tough to see.
Yeah,
right now.
I'm trying to figure that out. Number 4.
All right.
Is it Ballard?
Ballard's over at second, thanks to Brian Dedman.
Okay.
He can see it better than we can. He's a lot younger than we are, Roy. We can't see as well.
That's for sure.
That one's outside. 2 balls and 1 strike to Caleb Atwood.
That would mean we got somebody else in right. Okay, Kelman right.
Yeah, Kelman
okay.
right. So we're all set now. Flainer trying to get Atwood out. Atwood's been doing a nice job catching for the Bombers. It's 3-1 to Caleb Atwood here. We're in the top half of the 6th inning like we talked about earlier. The game's just moving right along. That one's fouled off. It's going to be 3-2. We're at full now. And Bombers got some guys warming up over here.
Oh, man, you can get a ball coming right through that window,
There's a nice little window here that can see the school. And
so we can take it both ways.
Route 45. If we want a ball to the head from the window, we can get it that way. If we want one right here in the, maybe on a line drive out, we can get that. I don't think anybody's worried about our safety, Roy.
You have to bring a glove up here.
We thought about the old Harry Carey fishing net. Remember that?
There you go.
And not sure how that would work with a line drive, but we'd figure it out. Our response time, our reaction time is outstanding, though. I mean, still got that.
You got a little ways.
Yes, we do. That's right. And Fleener misses on that one. That's going to put Atwood over at first base, and that's the first runner for a while.
Can you imagine a foul ball coming from the right and a wild pitch from over there?
Same time?
Same time.
Wow.
Our ninja skills would really have to
Oh, yeah. I almost want it to happen as a challenge. You know what I mean? That's a challenge right there.
That is a challenge. I can tell you right now, I'd catch one in the head pretty quick.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're not even going to know it hit us until it's there.
Because that sun is right there too.
Yes. Right? 1 ball, no strikes to Rocky Himes. Rocky also having a good year basketball-wise. He was kind of tough to stop down low, Roy.
Oh man, yeah. Takes up a lot of space,
yes,
right?
He does.
And he's got good feet.
Great footwork.
Yes.
I don't know if Rocky's a junior or a senior. I was hoping he was a senior from a basketball standpoint. But good ball player. Atwood taking the lead off over at first. That, again, possibly a courtesy runner over there. I'm sure it is. Atwood's catching. Trying to get everybody's name. It's kind of tough sometimes. 2 balls, 1 strike to Himes. Again, the Bombers really haven't threatened since the first inning when they got their 1.
That ball's
hit over to right field. Kelm's going to come up firing. And what happened there, Roy? No call?
No call.
I guess no call means safe. So Kelm does a nice job coming in and trying to get the out at first, just a little late. And all of a sudden, the Bombers are threatening a little bit here. Guys on first and second, nobody out here in the top half of the 6th inning. Now I keep peeking over here to these to these guys warming up right underneath me here. Going to take one to the grill here in a little bit, possibly. This will be Andy Goldsboro. Again, Goldsboro, quite an athlete. Good position for him to be in right now. Fleener misses outside. It's 1-0 to Goldsboro. It's a 6-1 game if you just tuned in. We're in the top half of the 6th inning. First real threatening base runners that the Bombers have had really since the first inning.
Yeah. A little visit to the mound here. What's this discussion like right now, Josh?
I'm pretty sure this discussion is throw strikes, Luke. That's pretty much all it is. Get the ball over the plate. Let your defense work. Sometimes it takes a coach to come out to increase your focus just a little bit to get that done. It's 1-0 to Goldsboro. Again, runners at first and second. Not really a bunt situation down 6-1, so I couldn't imagine them giving up the out. We'd take that in a heartbeat, and they're not bunting. It's 2-0 now to Goldsboro. Here's a pitch from Fleener. And Goldsboro hits that one out to left. That one's going to get over Allen's head all the way to the fence. There's going to be 1 run that scores. And they're going to stay at first and second. I think that they held up a little bit just to see if that ball is going to be caught, Roy. Otherwise, they'd be having runners at second and third. So that North Clay kind of caught a break there.
That ball had Al fooled.
Yes, it did. Well, coming from a lefty,
that's right. Yeah.
If you're not used to it, it's always going to have a little curl there at the end, away from the player.
He had just a little bit of a stutter step that it got him.
So Goldsboro is going to be recorded as a single. That very well could have been a double, though. Caleb Atwood's going to score on the play. And, again, those are probably courtesy runner, and then the pinch runner for Himes will be at second base now. And up to the plate will be Jace McWhorter, who started the game off pitching. So, again, Bombers still threatening. 2 runners on, nobody out. Need a strikeout here or a ground ball double play. Really, with 0-2, Luke should be really thinking, keep the ball down. Nothing bad's going to happen if he keeps the ball down. In fact, you could get a quick little double play and have 2 outs in the inning just like that. Luke sends that one right on the corner, or we could get a nice little strikeout like that, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And McWhorter goes down on a strikeout. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Francisco Veramontes.
Great name.
Absolutely. Always have a name of the day, and that one definitely took the took the prize.
Because I was thinking Rocky Himes first.
That's a great one too.
Right. And then I saw that name, and I'm like, boom, over. Right.
No offense to Rocky.
Nope. No offense to Rocky.
But Francisco's a good one. 6-2 here, top half of the 6th inning. Runners at first and second, 1 down here. Need to get out of this one here. Keep that nice little cushion of 4 runs. Fleener throws that one by Veramontes. You're at the bottom half of the order too, so you would definitely want to get these out while we're at the bottom half, so we don't have to face the top half with runners on. If that's the case, then you got another couple of runs already coming through. Veramontes hits that one out to center. Jonesy catches that one, throws it back in, and that'll be the second out of the inning. So that will be recorded F8, and that will bring up the left fielder, Alex Higgs. So the Bombers trying to get some runs here to get right back in the game. I've already put 1 across. Be a big out here by Fleener if we can get the third out of the inning right now. Alex Higgs takes that one for a strike. I think we got a call on that one, Roy. That one looked a little high, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
Bombers come in 0-1, got beat by Shelbyville the other day. Coach Beck, you mentioned that it was on extra innings, and it was on a suicide squeeze. Man, that's a tough way to lose, right? Especially to a Shelbyville team, probably pretty decent.
Yeah, yeah.
First game of the year, that's right. We're already 0-2 to Alex Higgs here. Let's see what the next pitch will bring. Fouls, hits that one off into right. Boy, I lose track of the ball easy.
Yeah, it's tough in this sky.
Nothing to compare it to either, no trees over
That's
there.
Right.
In the fall, you'd have all kinds of corn growing up there. You could easily see it. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here. Alex Higgs up to the plate. Here's the pitch from Fleener, and it's high and away. That'll be the first ball here, 1-2. Pretty quiet. Not a lot of chatter out here tonight, Roy.
No, there's not a whole lot.
The 1-2
there it is.
Means strike 3, and that will do it for the Bombers here in the top half of the 6th. They do get 1 back, but still a nice little cushion for our Cardinals. It's North Clay 6, the Bombers 2. We'll be right back with the bottom half of the 6th inning right after these messages.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
We We are back at you here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Hey, want to give a quick shout-out to my man Jason Repking, who's homesick today. He definitely would be rather here, sitting over there by Jason Jones, I'm sure, but he's homesick. And shout-out to Jason, who's probably watching the game. Maybe Angie's watching the game as well. And hope everything's going okay. Hope you feel better soon. Back to the game. We got Colin Ballard up here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. It's 6-2 Cardinals. And Colin takes the first one for a strike. It's 0-1. Colin making a nice little play early on in the game, Roy. A nice little diving play out there in right field. That was our first experience with the replay machine.
Yes.
It all came together real nice.
That could be play of the day. Play of the game.
Could be play of the game, yeah. Colin takes one on the foot. He's going to head over to first base, too. Hopefully he's okay. Limping a little bit, but he's going to be all right. He's a tough kid.
He's a tough kid, yeah.
That's the, I think, 3rd or 4th hit by a pitch this game. So the Bombers putting on guys pretty easy.
It hurts a lot more when it's cold.
Yes, it does. It does hurt a little bit more when
yeah.
it's cold. Colin going to walk that one off. I'd be real surprised if he comes out.
You know, back to our review cam or whatever.
Replay cam.
Yeah. It'd be great if you had a sponsor title attached to that.
We got to do that.
Right.
We've got to get a sponsor for the replay cam. Roy and I are going to work on that. This replay is sponsored by, and then nail it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, we got a lot of work to do with the with those. We'll find some business that's going to sponsor that.
Sure.
Lucky to have the replay cam. Got Big Al up again. Alan Reinhart so far 0 for 2 on the game. Philpott to Reinhart. First pitch is a ball. It's 1-0. Let's get another one here. Let's get another run here. Get that score back up to 5-run lead. Throw over to first from Philpott. Ballard makes it back easy, even with a hurting foot there. And said Colin's a pretty tough guy. He's not going to let that bother him. Ballard leads off at first. Philpott's really worried about him.
Man, I love those yellow shoes. Look at those yellow shoes, man.
His shoe game is strong right now.
Shoe game strong. I'm just waiting on. Remember the last year the kid with the beard.
Oh, the beard.
The majestic beard
was so beautiful. That beard was.
Oh man.
I'm actually in the process of attempting to grow a beard, Roy. I know you've got a nice flowing locks on your beard right now.
8 years going here.
Yeah,
it's taking me 8 years.
It's going to take me at least 6 months to get anything going. Let's see if we can see it. Look. Yeah, you can see a little bit of it, Roy. Look, now look at this thing, though. This has got it going on.
Look at that.
And Dedman back here has got a nice little beard going on,
He does have a nice beard. I'm going for the Gandalf look.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, you're almost there, I think.
Yeah.
In the meantime, as we talk about my potential beard, Roy and Brian's beard, something happened. I don't even know. Was it a walk? Man, they got to get better announcers up here, Roy.
Oh, man.
Either way, we'll give a walk to Allen. If something else happened, we'll figure that out.
Can we have the replay cam of us and what we were talking about?
Exactly. This will be Tyson Jones up back to the top of the order. A nice little curveball breaking ball there to Jonesy, and that'll be strike one. It's 0-1.
Miss high on that one.
1 ball, 1 strike to Tyson. Again, last fall, Tyson, quite an honor. Their National Trail Conference Most Valuable Player as a junior.
That's quite an accomplishment.
It sure is. 1-1, and Philpott misses high. It's 2-1. Nate Philpott, pitcher for Brownstown St. Elmo, also made first team all-conference in basketball. He was a player, Roy. I'll be happy to see him go. Nothing against him personally. He's a really good kid. He's kind of a state scholar as well. So great kid. But from an opponent's standpoint, you're okay with him not being back next year.
That's right.
Good ball player, both baseball and basketball. We welcome you if you're watching on YouTube, streaming live, and also here at the park, not at the park, at the school now, I guess it is, on 107.5. Hit me with it, Roy.
W Dawn.
Bang, there it is. Roy's got that soothing, seductive Barry White voice when he goes to the W Dawn.
I like when you said seductive. That really made me smile.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, it is. There's no denying that. Here's a 2-2 to Jonesy, and that will do it for Tyson.
That's it, yeah.
And that'll be the first out of the inning. We got to get some of these runs home right now.
We do. Yeah, because it's 6-2, but we haven't really done a whole lot of damage.
We've gotten on base a lot through walks and hit by pitches, and some games that's how you're going to do it, and that's just fine. But I'd like to see us kind of explode here in this. This will be our last at bat here. So if we can close it out in the top half of the 7th, it'd be nice to pop a couple more runs home here. Spoil us a little bit here. Here we are complaining it's 6-2. That's a sign of a good team, though. If that's right. Happening. 2 balls, no strikes here to Harmon Clifton, catching again for the Cards.
I remember last year whenever the last broadcast we were at the park, we'd have people grilling out there. Is that going to happen?
I don't know. We'll have to see that. I think it'll take somebody. I don't know if they're even allowed to drive out there anymore.
Right.
And so there may be some adjustments that have to be done to that. You could probably put a little tent out there, I imagine, and when it starts to heat up and starts to get pretty warm, I bet we'll see some people out there somehow or another. It probably won't be in their cars, but that was pretty cool at the old park there. That was a neat situation.
John Logan Zink standing on top of his truck, or the back of his truck, right?
Had the grill going.
Grilling,
That was a sectional game against St. Anthony, if you remember that. Clifton swings and misses at that one. That's strike 3. The Cards 2 in a row here on strikeouts with 2 guys on base. We need to fix that here, and maybe Breyer can do it. This will be Breyer Repking. And Breyer, first time up, flew out to the first baseman. Second time out went 1-3. Third time up, ended up getting a walk, I believe. Roy, would you have him on the third time up? What he did?
I don't have it in front of me.
He got on base there, but I didn't record how he got it. Most of our guys have been on walks and hits by a pitch.
That's right.
Here's a 1-0 to Breyer. Philpott misses way high on that one. It's 2-0.
I wonder who we got on camera over there. First base line.
Normally, we like to get an idea of who's working the camera so they can get little shout-outs going. We'll get that next game, that's for sure.
I miss seeing Chris Reinhardt over there, center, too.
Oh, yeah. Remember Chris used to give away snow cones?
Yes.
And we actually just made that up. Chris never gave away snow cones, but I could see him doing it. Good guy.
Yeah. When it's nice and hot out, I'd like to see him give away snow cones.
Maybe if he's listening, maybe that'll plant an idea in his head. It's 3 balls, 1 strike to Breyer Repking. Here's the pitch from Philpott. Breyer takes that one for ball 4. Nice job by Repking. Don't need to swing at that one and get it out. Might as well take the walk and head over the first. It's bases loaded now for the Cards.
I got a feeling Ethan's going to get something going here.
Got Ballard at third, Reinhardt on second, and Repking on first. And we're going to have a little break in the action here as Coach Ryan Beckhue is going to head out to the mound and give some words of advice to get out of the inning here if you can, because it's bases loaded times for the Cards. Again, the game has just flown by. Now it's starting to slow down a little bit. Philpott's going to stay in the game, as expected. We're in the bottom half of the 6th inning. If you just tuned in, it's 6-2 North Clay over Brownstown St. Elmo. Bases loaded, 2 down. And I just got a word from one of our producers, Bill Holman. You know Bill, right?
Is he a producer?
Yeah. Yeah, he's been labeled producer.
I thought he was stagehand or something like that.
And our camera people today are Ian, the Iceman Bailey.
The Iceman Bailey.
And Ashley Clifton. So thank you for you guys. It's awesome.
Our kids always do a good job, yes.
We do. We have good guys, good kids that come and do those cameras. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 down here. Ethan doing a nice job trying to get his pitch. Boy, I'd love to see him explode on one, hit a grand slam here. That'd be great. Oh, he was going for it, Roy. I thought we were going to get a little Tom Sawyer playing.
Oh, man, I was ready to call ding dong on that one.
Yes, absolutely. Bases juice, 2-1 here to Ethan Burkett. He wanted that one, too. Got to keep that head in there, though, man. If that head stays straight, that's gone right there. Swing looks good.
It does.
It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases completely loaded, and they're going to throw it to second. Allen, is that Allen at second? I think that's Allen. He gets back. Boy, he was halfway to third, Roy.
Yes.
And surprised he didn't get out there. Allen gets a little ornery sometimes.
That he does.
Sometimes during basketball, he'd go for some steals and surprise people, and they wouldn't have any idea who he's around. Bases loaded, the pitch to Burkett.
Ooh.
Oh, mercy. That was a close call, but they're going to call it a strike 3. And the Cardinals leave the bases loaded here in the bottom half of the 6th inning, but it's still 6-2 North Clay over Brownstown St. Elmo. We'll be coming back here in the top half of the 7th. We'll be back right after these messages.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Fairfield Memorial Hospital has been providing excellence in community health care since 1950. We are proud to offer a wide range of services in both the inpatient and outpatient settings. Horizon Healthcare, our rural health clinic, now has 3 locations to better serve our patients' needs. Patients can be seen at our Horizon Healthcare clinics in Fairfield, Sisney, and Grayville. Call us today to learn more about the services offered at Fairfield Memorial Hospital.
Our sports sponsor of the week, Fairfield Memorial Hospital. Thank you for sponsoring the week of sports. Normally we have one sports sponsor a week. Today, this week, it's Fairfield Memorial Hospital. So thank you so much for the sponsorship. We're back to the action here. And we got Fleener on the mound. And for the Bombers, it'll be David Stein, Brighton Pruitt, and Nate Philpott trying to get things going here in the 7th to extend the game. We need Fleener just to throw strikes, and let's end this sucker. Let's get this W. Long ways away from it still, though. You got to finish it out, man.
Yeah.
6-2 North Clay over Brownstown St. Elmo. 1 ball, 1 strike to Stein. Stein playing second today for the Bombers. And that one misses low, but that's where you want to throw it, man. You're not going to get hurt down there.
Now the sun goes away a little bit, you start to feel that little temperature change.
Got a little cold there, didn't it?
It did. Good pitch.
A nice little pitch there by Luke Fleener. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Stein. There's a 2-2 to Stein. He pops that one over into right field, and that's going to be a fair ball. And that's the first base runner of the inning. And that's what it takes, big dog. You got to get people on to get runs home.
Yeah.
And so a nice job there by David Stein, the second baseman for the Bombers. And now all of a sudden you're back at the top of the lineup with Brighton Pruitt.
Nice job of just sticking the bat out there, just making contact.
Yes, sir. Putting the ball in play in high school baseball is a big deal. You can, you never know. If you strike out, there's no chance of somebody making an error. If you put it in play, there is an opportunity. First pitch to Pruitt is a swinging strike. It's 0-1.
Ooh, good pitch.
Yep, that was going to be a ball. Cannot see the Bombers running on any of these. That runner out there is precious. Down 6-2. It doesn't make a difference if he's on first, second, or third right now. Here's a pitch from Fleener. It misses a little bit low. It's 2-1.
When we were at the park, we battled what were they that we had to spray?
The wasps.
The wasps. And I've seen at least 4 spiders so far.
Awesome. Great. Well, we'll get Bill on that.
We should just start spraying stuff.
Oh, so do you remember when we started, we acted like we were going to spray the wasp?
And he come running?
I'd never seen, he was like Usain Bolt.
He was.
Running up here.
He was so
like
fast.
Record time. He was up here sweating, and as we talk about the wasp, Pruitt goes down on strikes. It'll be the first out of the inning. But, yeah, Bill did not want us spraying anything, obviously, to protect the equipment.
What I don't understand is why he came running up here without a shirt on.
Yeah, that got weird at that point.
It confused me a little bit.
Yes, yeah. Well, that'll happen every once in a while.
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
Yeah. It was scary. It's 0-1 here to Nate Philpott. Trying to get a transition going back to the game on that. Just didn't come up with anything. Philpott takes that one for another one right down the chute. It's 0-2. A nice little pitch by Fleener.
Yes, a little pop in that.
Yes, it did. Philpott can really be dangerous with the bat. We'll see what he does here. Here's the 0-2 to Philpott from Fleener. He pops that one out to right. Is that going to be foul? That is way foul. It's out of play. Real tough right now to see the ball.
It is. It's very tough.
Hey, get a ground ball double play to end the game here, Luke. Huh? Keep the ball low. You're ahead in the count. No reason to bring the ball up. Get the ball low. Get a 6-4-3 for us here. Good job by Luke again, keeping it down. Tell you, nice little block there by Harmon Clifton. He is a good catcher, man. He's come a long way. The last 3-4 years. All of a sudden, you feel really good about throwing the ball in the dirt when you have to, and
a lot of hard work.
Yes, sir.
A lot of hours.
Yes, sir. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Philpott. 1 down here.
Oh,
Roy.
good pitch.
Roy, I was right there, brother. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Philpott battling.
Goodness.
Number 24 for the Bombers. You can't take 2 of them in a row.
That's right.
You're not gonna get away with it twice. And a nice little strikeout by Luke. And that'll be the 2nd out of the inning. We need 1 more, and we're done with this thing today, Roy.
Yeah, man, this game has really flown by.
Yes, it has. It's been good to get back in the action here. This will bring up Caleb Atwood. He's been a hard out today. Atwood kind of just throws his bat at one. It's over to Breyer. Breyer steps on it, and that will do it.
That's it.
That's a winner, baby. It's
winner,
6-2 winner for the North Clay Cardinals over the Brownstown St. Elmo Bombers in a really quick game, about an hour and a half. Normally, that's a pretty well-played game and not a whole lot of errors, and that's pretty much what happened today. And so here's a replay of the end of the game here. Man, that replay is awesome.
Man,
that is cool, man.
That's so good.
We are coming up with some good stuff here. Look at that view. You can see the high school in the background. It's pretty cool.
That is really cool.
These views are all brand new to all of us. It's kind of a cool thing. Well, that's going to do it here from the top half of the 6th. That's a 6-2 North Clay winner. We'll be back right after this with some stats, and we will get ready to sign off. And, of course, obviously, always we appreciate you viewing, and whether it be on YouTube or whether it be on Channel 100 here in Louisville and Flora. Either way, it's a good situation. Again, 6-2 North Clay winner over St. Elmo Brownstown. We'll be back right after this.
Don't buy from strangers, buy local. With national communication providers, you may be forced to try to get help from a call center across the country. Who needs the aggravation? Choose Wabash Communications instead. Our employees are local, so you'll be treated like a neighbor whenever you call or stop by, and you'll get straightforward pricing without any gimmicks or hidden cost. Plus, we actively support the communities we serve through monetary and in-kind donations. Put your money where your heart is. Here at home, visit wabash.net to express your interest in Wabash Fiber.
First, it was the love of your life. Then, the promotion you deserved. The daughter you planned for. And the son you didn't. Now you're ready for a new home. So how do you properly protect all this? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, start with simple steps today at Country Financial. If you're ready to start, we're ready to help. So let's get started.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
The difference between a good building and a great building is craftsmanship. It's about taking pride in the finished product. It's about being a professional. Unlike other construction companies, you work with Morton Building's craftsmen from conception to completion. From the plant employees who roll the steel to the company driver who delivers the materials to the construction crews, every one of them are Morton employee owners who take pride in exceeding your expectations. Discover the Morton difference today at mortonbuildings.com.
Oh, look at this, Roy. Look at this camera over here.
Whoa!
Man, Don's blowing us away with some of this stuff. That thing is on a robot, by the way. I wish people could see this camera as it just turned and showing off 2 good-looking guys there. Man, oh, man. The technology is coming a long way. Look, check it out. Now it's going back to the scoreboard. There's nobody up here with the camera. It's just doing that on its own.
Blowing my
mind.
Are
big time, man. We are getting big time here. This is good stuff at Wabash. Either way, we're going to go over a real quick recap. 6-2 winner for the North Clay Cardinals today over the Brownstown St. Elmo Bombers. North Clay got 5 in the first after the Bombers got 1 in the first, the top half of the first. And then North Clay popped another one across the plate there in the 5th inning, and then Brownstown got their other run in the 6th. So a nice little start. Kind of a different type of game. Got 6 runs on, I think, 3 hits, Roy?
Yes.
So a lot of walks, a lot of hit by pitches, not too many errors for Brownstown. But either way, a lot of times you can't get 6 runs on only 3 hits unless some other things happen, which they did today. Got it getting a little chillier here as the sun's starting to go down a little bit. And why don't we head over to, why don't you hit us up on those stats, Roy? Oh, man, you're back over here, too.
Oh, man.
Peace.
Tell you, I don't even know what to do right now. I'm a little intimidated
yes,
by that thing. Elijah McCrary, 3 at-bats, had 1 hit. Colin Ballard, 2 plate appearances, 3 plate appearances, no hits. Probably easier to go through who all had hits here. Looked like Harmon Clifton had 1 and Tyson had 1, it looks like. So, yeah, so we struggled a little bit with the bat today.
Yeah, even with the struggles, ended up getting 6 runs. That 5-run first really set the tone of the whole game.
It did.
And it seemed like the Bombers really couldn't bounce back from that. If you look at it and you have any critiques, we struck out too many times.
That's
probably.
Right. Yeah.
But a win is a win is a win is a win, and so they say, and so we're happy with it.
Very early in the season, right? It's still cold out, so
6-2 winner for North Clay again today over Brownstown St. Elmo. That puts the Cardinals at 3-0 and puts the Bombers at 0-2 for the year. Bombers lost earlier this week to Shelbyville in an extra inning game, and so must have played a little better than what they played today. But either way, they're a well-coached team. Ryan Becky is a good coach, and they'll always be competitive. That's for sure. Roy, you got anything else for us?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Well, actually, yeah, I do have one thing.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Just wanted to remind everybody that we have a 3-on-3 basketball tournament going on this Saturday at the junior high and at the high school. So we've got 30 teams in that thing. So, we're pretty excited about it. It's the first one we're having. So come watch some basketball and come support the kids.
Too late to sign up if you're wanting to now?
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
Okay, so Saturday at the high school and junior high, again, 30 teams, 3-on-3 tournament. That's a nice little turnout for us. And I think that's sponsored by the North Clay Sports Boosters.
That's correct.
And so doing a good job there with the Sports Boosters program. And we're excited about that, that's for sure. We will come back with you on Thursday. I'm not sure who we play. Need to get on that. And
Edwards County.
Edwards County. Yeah. So the Edwards County Lions come to town on Thursday. That'll be normally a pretty good ball team coming through Albion there. And so we'll really look forward to bringing that game to you as well. It's been a long time since we got to set up in the VIP booth, so we're excited to be back and excited to bring you another season of North Clay baseball. We have quite a few games scheduled for the year.
We're pretty excited about that.
Most of the home games will be televised, not all of them, but most of them, and we'll be here to bring you the action. For Don Ross, Bill Holman, Ian the Iceman Bailey, Adam the Guillotine Ginsinger, and Ashley Clifton. Remembered all those at the top of my head.
Man,
didn't even look down at my paper.
You're good.
For all those folks that do a lot of the grunt work here and a lot of work that nobody sees and allow Roy and I to kind of goof off up here, we sure appreciate it. We'll see you on Thursday. And again, North Clay 6, Brownstown St. Elmo 2. Everybody have a good night. We'll see you on Thursday again. Take care.